So, Jesus have mercy on me. Forgive me. What? Forgive me.
Before we start the video, I want to send my thoughts and my prayers out to the family who almost 2 years ago had to experience one of the most traumatic experiences they probably had in their entire life. To witness a mother taking this child's life is very heartbreaking. But all of this honestly could have been avoided. But because the woman was full of anger and full of rage, which we're going to get into the video and you'll see how far she was willing to take it. Her son now, just 21 years old, life was cut short. Proverbs chapter 14:29 says, whoever is patient has great understanding. See, when you know that you have an anger problem, you have a short fuse, you go from 0 to 100 quick. That shows that you don't have patience. And if you don't have patience, you don't have understanding. See, you have to be patient with people. Everyone was not raised the way you were raised. Everyone does not see things the way you see it. Sometimes people do things intentionally and sometimes people do it unknowingly. But either way, you can't allow other people's actions to dictate your emotional, mental, and spiritual state. So if you're the kind of person that just snaps a short notice because someone said or did something and you feel that it is justified, you are a fool. Look what it says in Proverbs 14:29. But one who is quick tempered displays folly. You're a fool. You're a fool. And just like this happened to her, it could happen to anyone who gets to a point in their life where they allow anger to make them go too far. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 9 says, do not be quickly provoked in your spirit. Stop letting people get you worked up quick and fast. Stop it. What a lot of people don't understand is anger is an emotion. You got to understand that. Just like being sad, just like being happy, all these different emotions that we feel, anger is also an emotion. So if you allow anger to overtake you, no matter how big or how small, and you can't control it, you're an emotional person and you have no control over your emotions. You're allowing your emotions to rule you. And just because it's anger doesn't mean that you're not emotional. You're emotional. The scriptures say, for anger resides in the lap of a fool. So anyone who finds himself getting angry quick or allowing the anger to cause them to sin, because people can get upset, people get mad, it happens, it's life, we're human, right? But if you allow those anger and that emotion to overtake you, that you're not thinking straight, you're not acting straight, and you're saying and doing things to hurt the individual, to get back at the individual, you're being an emotional person and you're allowing your anger to rule you, and you are a fool. Without further ado, let's get into this video real quick.
The dispute begins with Williams initially attempting to stab her son with a knife. But when Jihad takes the knife from his mother, Laquandra goes inside the house. An affidavit states, witnesses advised that Laquandra Williams made a statement of, I'm going to show you something.
So if you look at the affidavit, it says on February the 19th, 2024 at 1:45 p.m., witnesses state that there was some kind of domestic dispute inside the house. When you look at her interrogation, she mentioned something about her car. He took her car somewhere and she wanted to know about her car. At some point, she attempted to grab a knife and try to stab her son. The witnesses, and from what I believe, allegedly it was his sisters, they tried to take the knife from their mother to stop her from stabbing their brother. But the brother was able to overpower the mother and was able to take the knife away. After that happened, that's when the mother made the statement that I am going to show you something. And she leaves out of her house and she goes outside to her vehicle. And everyone apparently knows that she keeps her gun in her vehicle. So this statement right here would be called premeditation. Like she's planning, She's angry, she's upset, and she's planning on taking his life for a dispute over a vehicle. So at this point, they lock the door, right? Now, after they lock the door, a few minutes later, the son, the 21-year-old, he says, you know what? I'm going to pack my things. I'm going to go. So he grabs his things and he heads out to leave. As he's trying to leave, he's walking. Another witness says she's seen him out his window take the gun and shoot him in his back. So he was not trying to fight her, attack her. He was trying to get away from her. And she decided that I am going to shoot him in his back. Do you understand how angry you have to be as a mother to decide to do something like that? And if you think she just woke up and said, oh, I'm going to do this today. No, this was an escalation. And even his father said, this has been an issue with her for years. So it's been an escalation. And as the kids got older and probably got more independent and probably got stronger, because she even mentions it in her interrogation, you'll see that she probably felt like, oh, he think he big, he bad because he's stronger now. Oh, because he could stop me from hurting him. He could stop me from beating on him. I'm going to show him. And I believe that's truly what took place, in my opinion.
And proceeded to go outside to her vehicle, where witnesses knew she kept a handgun. At that point, witnesses locked LaQuandra out of the residence. Jihad Hughes packed his bags and left the home, and that is when his mother got out of her car and shot him at close range. A witness told police she saw Williams shoot her son. Columbus police officers rushed to the scene.
I'm going to. I even the grease. I threw the grease at him because he's on me. I can't get him. Always a very aggressive parent, so they wouldn't do wrong or stuff. So yeah, I can understand why they say that.
Because they said part of what was going on with Jihad tonight was that he just said he was done. He was tired of getting tired of getting hit.
So did you hear what he said? Her son said, I'm done. I am tired of getting hit. He finally put his foot down. She admitted herself just then, I grabbed the oil and threw the oil at him because he was on me. Most likely he was trying to get her off of him. So she decided, okay, you're going to try to stop me from getting off you? I'm going to grab oil. Now, I'm hoping this oil wasn't hot, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But you heard what the officer said. He was tired of getting hit.
Yeah, look how big he is compared to me. I can't hit him with nothing. I threw a candle at the wall over him. It didn't even.
So you threw oil at him? First of all, you've been beating him his whole life, allegedly. That's what he said. He tired. He don't want to get beat no more. You threw oil at him. Now you throwing candles at him. This woman is out of control.
Touch him. But yeah, I can understand them saying that I would have been a very, very strong disciplinary one.
Do you guys fight regularly?
I was a strong disciplinary. No, you abuse those kids. It's one thing to discipline a child, and it's another thing to abuse a child. This man is 21 years old, and you still trying to lay your hands on him. That just tells you you're just freaking out of control. You're out of control. Who knows what these kids gone through? And I'm pretty sure the family is not surprised that it ended this way.
Yeah. But he never put his hands on me before, but we get into it a whole lot.
Verbally or physically?
It's always verbally. It's never been physical. Never.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
What were you thinking at that point?
So now they're asking her about right before you shot him. What were you thinking about? Where was your mindset?
He was gonna keep going at it, keep coming after me, keep going.
So did he have his bags with him like he was leaving?
Yeah.
So she's saying he's going to keep coming after me. So she's playing the victim role. You done took your son's life. I don't know if she knows he's passed at this point. I don't think she did, because later on in the interrogation, they tell her, and that was the beginning of the video. You saw her, hollering and hooping. So maybe she didn't know, but from what the sister said when he was laying on that ground, the sister was like, he's not here. So she knew it was a chance that he wasn't alive. And she's still sitting here playing the victim. He wasn't going to stop. He wasn't going to stop.
His back with me, it was like he was leaving. He was laughing. Yeah.
So at that point,
So that sounds like she's pissed off. Oh, he's laughing. And if you look at her face, just look at her face, bro. It's like she has this look on her face like, I'm going to show him. He think because he's a big man now, because he could physically restrain me from hurting him. But what he don't know is I got something bigger. I got a gun now. Who know? For her to go to a gun, who knows what else she was using prior to a gun?
it seemed like he was leaving and the fight was over. No?
Were you just really mad by that point?
No, I wasn't mad. I just.
They say you were really mad.
A gun on, he always have it on him.
Oh, so now he has a gun. Okay.
Like.
So his back is turned from you. He's walking away from you, but he has a gun. Okay.
And at this hour, a woman accused of murdering her 21-year-old son earlier this year in East Columbus will now spend 18 years to life in prison.
I don't think that's enough
According
time.
to the Fairfield County Court of Common Pleas, 45-year-old Laquandra Williams pleaded guilty to one count of murder and assault. Prosecutors claim back in February, Williams tried to stab her son, Jihad Hughes. He then took the knife away from her, but she then got a gun and shot him. Williams was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 18 years.
I don't think it was enough time. I don't think life to 18. I don't think she should be paroled. And I hope the family fights to keep her in prison for the rest of her life. She's 45, so she'll be in her 60s when she's eligible. But I don't think she should see the light of day. You took this child's life. And then you said that he was trying to hurt you. You shot him in his back when he was walking away. Witnesses said you tried to stab him with a knife. What are you talking about? Now, thank God she didn't try to take it to trial. She spared the family that. She admitted to what she did. But I really don't feel like 20 years, 18 at parole is, I don't think that's enough. Because you tried to kill him, you couldn't. So you went premeditated, went to your car, waited for him to come out because they locked you out, and you shot him in his back when he was walking away. You should be spending the rest of your life in prison. Why would you let someone like this loose? If she would do this to her child, what would she do to anybody else? This was really, really, really sad, but this is what anger does. So I hope that anyone out there who's struggling with anger, seek help. You know, find someone to talk to. Pray, read your scriptures, build your community if you need to, because we gotta try our very best not to let anger overtake us to the point where we're saying and doing things that we cannot take back, which this mother can't. I don't know if she's truly sorry. When you look at the video, if you didn't know anything, you'll be like, oh my goodness, this woman is tearing up inside. But when you just hear about all the years of abuse and how everything happened, it leaves you wondering, did she really ever care about him? I don't know. But till then, you guys take care. I want to hear from you guys. Hit that comment section below and tell me what you think of today's story.